Dexter Resurrection at its peak. It's basically just season 10 of the original show, but it feels like old Dexter again. The later seasons had a drop in quality compared to the first half of the show, but Resurrection brought it back to its former glory. New Blood ended on a pretty shitty ending, with Dexter being shot by Harrison and left bleeding out. But in Resurrection, he's rescued and stays in the hospital for 10 weeks while Harrison runs to New York to start a new life. After 3 months, Dexter wakes up and escapes from Angel, who knows Dexter's the Bay Harbor Butcher and is trying to prove it. While in New York, Dexter finds and reunites with Harrison, becomes a rideshare driver after meeting the undisputed goat Blessing, kills a serial killer called the Dark Passenger, and is invited by Leon Prater, played by the even bigger goat Peter Dinklage, to a secret meeting of serial killers. Dexter infiltrates the group and starts picking them off one by one, while Angel tries to prove he's the Bay Harbor Butcher. This show has so much to offer though, and nearly every episode has a rating over 9. With episode 9 having a 9.9, that's Breaking Bad levels of how good this show is. The most important aspect of Resurrection, though, is Dexter and Harrison's relationship. He came back from the dead, and all he thought about was his son. Yeah, he still needs to kill, but Harrison is more important to him. Not only that, but they make up to each other and start to grow closer as father and son, and we even see Harrison kill a guy and use the skills Dexter taught him. Then the main antagonist, Leon Prater, was amazing. A billionaire who's obsessed with serial killers and invites them to form a group is crazy, but seeing Dexter infiltrate the group and dispatch of them easily just shows how much stronger and better of a killer he is. Even the most feared member of the group, the Gemini Killer, is taken out fairly easily. All the while, Angel falls into the curse of a Miami Metro officer trying to catch Dexter, going at it alone. He gets close at some point, even almost catching Dexter about to off someone, but in the end, spoilers, Angel ends up dying. Leon Prater kidnaps him and tries to make Dexter kill him, but Angel tries to kill Dexter instead, but Prater ends up shooting and killing him instead, and Angel's last words to Dexter are, "Dexter Morgan, fuck you," showing how much he hated him even in the end. Even though Dexter is responsible for another person close to him dying, he still saw Angel as his best friend, and this death hurt him deeply. But I think my favorite part about the series is whenever Dexter reveals his true identity that he's the Bay Harbor Butcher, and it just scares the shit out of the other killers. However, there were some downsides, like Detective Claudette Wallace was built up to be masterful and smart, but she ends up falling for Dexter's lies and is just thrown to the sidelines. Also, Gigi, Harrison's blonde girlfriend, while she is bad as fuck, she doesn't really add much to the story, but I think she'll have a much bigger role in the upcoming seasons. But what do you think about all this?